Hey garden friends, testing out a new gimbal. So if this doesn't work, hey garden friends, I just wanted to share with you some things that I am finding more delightful than I thought I would. And that is my winter containers here. Yep, I have a big mess over there. I'll walk over there and show you. That when I'm sitting at my dining room table, I don't even see. I am going to move this stuff over here. Today I'm going to move that shelf that I have over here. Make sure you can see it. Over here, down into the greenhouse, is great shelving for me to put plants on. This is going to be moved over in the corner, going to kind of cover our patio furniture. We really don't have anywhere to store it. I guess I could have my husband put it into the old chicken house. I did relocate my chickens, so they have new homes. We're in the midst of deciding on whether to build another chicken house or not. So this area over here is kind of just a storage area. But like I said, I don't really see it when I'm in the kitchen or dining room and I'm just looking out here at this vignette of the primroses. I did put my heuchera down here in these two large galvanized tubs. I shouldn't say large, they're medium-sized, but that's working because they'll get large and then I can divide them and get more. These were the purple. I did buy the black. It is out in the greenhouse. I do have violas in here with this. These, once I saw how beautiful these were here, I went and got pots. Almost dumped that out. 4-inch pots, and these are the ones I dug up out of my garden. Now, they were beautiful in the garden, but I wasn't out there to see them all the time, like I could see them from the dining room. So I potted them up. They're recovering from that. They were a little rough looking. We're going to start getting rain tonight. It's going to rain like 7 days straight. So yeah, I wasn't sure exactly where I'm going to set them out here. I could put them like down in here in that tree base. And so yeah, altogether, I think these two heucheras were $8 a piece, which is rather expensive to my mind for the size they were. But I know they will get bigger. I can divide them and I can have all I want of those colors. So to me, that's a win and not a huge expense. So I had 2 of those, so that's 16, and these were $3.25. So 16, 19, 21, or 22, 25, 28, so say 30. What happened? I'm not sure what happened there, but it suddenly stopped and I don't know where. So this is kind of a practice. I hope you don't mind. I'm not sure what's going on or why it's doing that. For some reason, it's overheating. So this has been a good test of it. And how disappointing if I can't get it to work. I really wanted it to work. So let's see. I need to. Gazanias, I need to take these down. Yeah. Are you going to quit now? The things I go through for my videoing. You want to see something? My tree rose. Has a few buds on it, a few aphids, but it's still pretty. We'll see what it does in the rain. What do you think? Okay, are you going to hold up? Was it maybe just off balance that it overheated? Let me test, feel it. Getting hot. It's pretty cool out here, but it's going to start doing that in the heat. I don't know about that. You trying to anticipate where I'm going? That's good. This rose looks pretty, huh? Seems to be going okay. Guess I could test it. Maybe it was just off balance. Let's see how you film from up here. Okay. So, we're still testing the gimbal. Think I figured out why it quit on me? It wasn't balanced, and so it overheated. So let's see if that's really the case. So I've been moving stuff around in here. The table I had set up was a little bit too big. So I have another folding table that's smaller that I can use. What's great about it is it folds up really easy, where this one was not foldable. So yeah, I'm going to be trialing and things and see if they work. So I'm going to put a shelf right along here, and I'll have more room to put plants. This is my work table, which I can turn this way, and I can video from this side, or I can set up the camera on this side, or this side or this side. This is big enough that I can do it from many angles in here. And I think that's really going to be wonderful. I have started relocating some of my geraniums, because when I start seeds, this is where I'm going to put many of them. I have another one of these racks. I could stack this higher, but when things are up high, I can't see them. I do have a step stool, but I know me. I think I'd rather have hanging baskets that I could bring down I could get those started and be ready to go out and hang in the garden area. So a lot of things got moved. So I'm going to reposition the camera. Maybe I'll put it over there and see how it works from over there. Yeah, one thing, this has a selfie stick too, so it can elongate, and then I will have room there. Let's see if this will sit up here. Oh no, it might be blocked. You know what, I'm gonna have to find, maybe I could put a shelf up that's just for the camera, or I could put it on my other tripod, and that will work too. It has a screw in the bottom. I should see how that works. Okay, I'm gonna fold up this. I really love this thing. This is a 360 Go 3 or 2 or Pro 2. That's what it is. So you get to follow along. I doubt anyone will see this but me, but I wanted to see how long this would last, because earlier it was overheating, and I want to make sure that I found the problem so that I can return it if that wasn't it. So let me get all the legs splayed on this. And it has the screw in the bottom for this. And let's get it in there. See if that will secure it enough. I don't know. Okay. It's pretty high, so I can bring it down. Alrighty, how's that? Oh, this is self-leveling. So this is gonna be so wonderful. So, okay, let's walk over here and see my ivy. My fuchsia is still going strong. Yeah, another geranium, red. I want to get some seeds, or maybe I do have seeds, of pure orange. I don't think I have a pure orange. I have a salmon color pink. I have an orchid pink. I have this spattered pink. And all of that. Don't you think a shelf along here would be beautiful? Yeah, I know. I'm going to have so much fun. It's going to start raining tonight, rest of this week. So we should be in here doing some garden chats, maybe some seed starting, or maybe I'll be harvesting some seeds. Here is a beautiful cone flower. I collected the seeds from out in my garden so that I could, package them up, maybe share them with some people. You never know. So, yeah, I think this is going to work just fine. And hopefully the camera will follow me just the way I want. Did you see this over here? I put this big geranium here, found a stool to set it on so that it could, okay, it is following me, so that it could be displayed well. My table didn't come quite that far, but I was fine with that. I've got all kinds of ways of filling spaces in here. I didn't know, I thought about maybe a shelf there too, but I thought maybe I'd save that for the racks that I could make taller if I wanted or not, and just make sure plenty of sun came without anything up there blocking it. I don't know, what do you think? Just on that side, because the sun comes this way, especially this time of year. So, yeah. And I could put more hooks up over there where I have the pots up. Let's see if I can bring you over here. Up here, where I have these pots hanging. I'd have to get up there because it's following my face, I think. I have a post amongst the rafters to hang those from, and I could do more of those. So lots of options I have here. So I think that's it. Little tour of things going on in the greenhouse, and more fun to come. So, okay, got it set up. Hopefully it will stay level. All right, I'm going to light my heater so I can be comfortable in here. Down here is my heater. Got my lighter. Turn the gas on. Put on the first setting. Light. I got to hold the starter in. And then I wait for it to turn red. There we go. So that'll warm it up in here a bit. Always got to put things back where they belong. And yeah, I've been out here. Uh-oh, did I get them mixed up? Okay, that's Canterbury Bells, and this is some more of the fancy pants pelargoniums. These are the ivy pelargoniums. So let's get rolling on. So rather than this being just a pretty show, I'm going to show you what I do to get ready for a video. So let's see if this camera follows me like I want it to. First, I'm going to go light my heater. It's been raining. It's a little bit chilly in here, and let's go light it. Get some warmth. I know I'm moving a bit, moving a bit fast for it. So maybe I need to make sure I go a little bit slower. Okay, this is my propane heater down here. You probably can't really see it beyond the table, but trust me, it's one of those red eyes. So first I need to turn on my gas. And light my lighter, push the button. And I hold it until the screen turns a bit red. That tells me it's going to stay lit. Yeah, so if you hear a hissing sound or whatever, it is my heater. All right, I wanted to talk to you about, I'm going to put this back where it belongs. It's one thing I have to be very careful of is returning items to their spaces. So I wanted to talk to you about, here it is. So now that we got our heat going here, let's talk about why boring gardening Let's talk about why a boring gardening life might be the best choice you ever made, and how it combats overconsumerism. Something that resonated with many of you when I did a video on it just a week or so ago. So let's get chatting about boring gardens. Why is it moving so far? Okay. Are you programmed? Okay.